from what I can see in this, it's just kind of like fluff. So if you just want to pick something generic, you can just say you're from Neverwinter and make it easy on yourself. Oh, Mako, one thing you might want to know about that is it gives you a title, and it will say, like, if you pick that you're from Neverwinter, your title can be Mako Marquis of Neverwinter. So you can put your title where you're from. So I guess pick a town that you like the sound of in case you want to use it as a title. That's really the only benefit thus far. Yeah. I don't know if the gods matter or not, to be honest. I mean, it seems like fluff as well. I mean, since I've been doing the invocation, I don't see anything that indicates that my god is influencing the items I get. I don't know. That might be a question for Zulu or Cyrus if they've done more reading on that. Exactly. It's RP reasons and it's fluff. That's all I've been able to determine. So just, you know, pick a cool icon or something that you feel like represents you or that you wouldn't mind someone inspecting you, or just take whatever the default is if it doesn't matter. If you don't care, it doesn't matter. Right, I know what the wizard does. I want to see what the dog does. He's a striker. Okay. Well, rogues and great weapon fighters are both strikers. So, let's see. Companions. Man, he seems pretty cool, though. Alright, we're gonna get the man-at-arms, because that is the smartest thing for me to do at this point. Yay! And how the hell do I use it? Get a companion. Oh, thank you for telling me. Press I to open your inventory. Right-click the companion item to bind it. Okay, it should be in here. Oh, no, wait. No, they start out in here. Oh, and look at that. They have slots for enchantments. Oh, man. So many things I thought that I didn't have to think about right now, but now I have to think about it all. Alright, so let's bind the man-at-arms. Oh my god, I get to name him? Well, that's gonna cause some kind of issue. Alright, well I want to roleplay name. Let's see. What would I name this guy? Call him Apocryphile? That won't confuse anything at all. I'll be like, Apocryphile's following me around. He'll be like, no I'm not. No, I'm talking about my companion. What? I'm not your companion? I'm your husband. What are you talking about? No, my companion in the game. Oh my god. Cyrus, you're trolling again. That's what's happening right now. Apocryphile. That's pretty funny though. I don't know. I have a bunch of random roleplay characters. I could probably name him one of those. Like, one of the characters I used to play was a tough guy. He tended to be a great weapon fighter, but not always. He could use a sword and a board. Because I played him in Diablo 2 also, and he had 2 swords, so he had many different weapon types, but his name was Graves.
I'm an honest fighter.
So I could name him Graves. That seems pretty badass. I don't really need a last name for him. I could just call him a single name. He's like Prince. He just has one name. Graves. Where are you from, Graves? It doesn't matter. You just want to stabby. Well, just don't name yourself anything too obnoxious. You don't want to get reported. Because there's probably a decent amount of role players on here. As long as your name is not offensive, you should be fine. So just, you know, you could probably even name yourself something like Stabity and people wouldn't care. But just as long as it's not offensive, you'll be alright. The role players, man, sometimes they're really, really tough about the names. Like, if you ever roll on a roleplay server on other MMOs, oh my god, name yourself something like Joe Smith, because otherwise you're gonna get reported. Alright, let's see. I think we should go with Graves. I don't really have any other good options for now. Mako Sneak. That's pretty good. And that's definitely not offensive, so you'll be fine with that. God, Nico, you need some internet speed, man. 40%. There we... I don't know how long. No, he started it during the cast today, at least, because I remember him saying he was at 2 or 3% earlier, so I don't know how long he's been downloading it. It seems like it's been hours. I don't know.
How does one train a
Called yours Zuluetta? That's good, too. I think he's saying his companion's name is Zulueta because his character is just Zulu Knob, like his ID. It makes it very simple when you guys do that, by the way, naming everything the same as on Twitch. There we go, Graves. Graves is so... I don't know, he looks like he has no neck. I have my first companion now. I got one, and I got a man-at-arms, and so I just decided to name him Graves because I don't feel like thinking about a more creative name. Osiris' suggestion was Apocryphile, which, while that makes a lot of sense, I told him it'd be confusing because you wouldn't know if I was talking about the companion or you. I know, Osiris, you confuse everyone. No one knows who you are. I try to remember, though. Yeah, you're different on every system.
Plexiglass.
No, plexiglass. Alright, well, I need to figure out what this guy does exactly. Because I can put enchantments in here now.
Enchantments.
Yeah, enchantments. I can put enchantments in here. You've been playing way too much Dragon Age.
Yeah. Enchantments.
No, just... I'm not even gonna go there. Alright, so... Let's see. Do I have anything? I've got... Can these guys use any?
Excellent number.
Enchantments.
I guess they can.
Enchantments.
Some of these are just very companion specific, though. Like, this doesn't work for me, but he can use these too. I'm ignoring you. You know what? I'm turning your camera on. You better get ready to flail, because you're gonna... Well, guys, I'm gonna turn his camera on. That'll show him. See if it's even working. It's probably a mess. Shit. You guys can't hear him clearly, because he does not have his... Where's your headset? Your headset's not in here. No, go get it. Go get your headset. Go get it. Go get your headset. You can get it. It's fine. We're good. Did you already start cooking the fish, or to thaw it out and stuff? Okay. I don't know what he's doing in there. Mako says he misses your face. He says he misses your face. Wait, have we ever seen Mako's face?
No.
You know, I think there might be a picture of him on Twitter. I think we may have seen your face. In a very small icon. So, we really haven't. Just slightly. Alright, so yeah, these guys can use any, it looks like. Click the offense slot, it'll show you the ones you have. Oh, so it actually kind of walks you through. Man, this game, if you have no idea what you're doing, you just click around and eventually you're going to figure it out. It really hasn't been hard to figure stuff out. Some of the detail screens, like reading, reading takes some work. Alright, so I need to call you, or you can call me when you get in. So yeah, I can put this in here.
Excellent numbers.
Oh, he says hi, Jedrui. You can wave. People know to wave. There you go. Good job. Alright, let's see. So let's see. He can only use this one, so I should probably give this to him in the defense or the offense slot, because I don't want it. I've only got one, I think, too.
How does one train a
You know, before I do this, I should check my bank and make sure I didn't throw a bunch of them in there, because I don't remember if I got any before. Probably not. I think I started to get them in the tower zone, which is where all the orcs were.
Getting what?
Enchantments.
How does one train?
Enchantments.
Explosion!
Explosion.
How are you doing today, man? Yep, you can fuse them
Excellent
like the
number.
enchants. Okay. Yeah, there's so much stuff that you can do in this game. I'm just debating what I want to do next. Is he idle? So if I want to make him, he's not idle right now. How do I make him not idle? Let's see. Make idle and summon. Okay, so I click on summon.
I'm an honest fighter.
He just said something to me that I totally couldn't understand. He sounded kind of grumpy. He is Graves. See him? He has no neck. It's that guy with no neck right there. And this one.
That looks.
He has no neck. That's Graves.
He's got a breast.
Yeah?
Order of
Texas neck.
cockatrice eggs.
Okay,
That's
well,
why you can't see it.
between the
Breastplate
beard,
on.
and the breastplate, he doesn't look like he has a neck. It's okay.
He has one.
It's okay. I don't.
The fact that you can't see his neck is a good thing. That it's stabbed.
Means the armor is good. You need to not talk to me until you're on some kind of chat program where everybody can hear you clearly. So you need to wait. You need to get all your shit running. I know you have things to say, but only I can hear them clearly. These guys are gonna hear you muffling. Neckbeard! Mr. Neckbeard. So what do you have to do to change their names? What if I...
Kill him.
I don't even know how to bring up the screen with him now. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, what is the key? What is the key to bring up your companion when he's just out? Press C and go to comp. Okay. C. Companions. Okay. Sweet. I've never used this tab, so apparently I just ignored its existence. It's not there. If I'm not using it, it's not there. Alright, and then, so if I wanted to change his name, I could just rename him and it's free? Are you serious? Oh, look at this. There's different skins, too. You can unlock these. Whoa.
I'm an honest
I
fighter.
guess that's what he is now.
A smart fighter.
Newest available. So it'll just automatically upgrade as I guess, level him maybe? I don't know. I don't know what unlocks those. Guess we'll find out. Yep, name companion. There it is. Can't believe it. Oh, it does cost something. It costs diamonds. It costs 6,000. So make sure that you don't name your companion like Shithead or something like that, because you're going to want to rename it immediately, and it's 6k on the diamonds, which we're just going to ignore.
Smart fighter quits while he's ahead.
Drag a waste item here. Alright, don't talk it. You're probably going to be super loud. Alright, let me see here. Let's see. Apocrypha.
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, you were super loud. Okay, try it now. You should be good. I think I'm super loud in your headset. You need to turn me down because I can hear myself from all the way over here. Okay, well, this is pretty cool. I have a lot of stuff to look at in here. How much is 6k in context? Well, for my level, I'm only level 16, so it's not like a ton. But because of my low level, all I have right now is 8,700, and I've gotten the bulk of these from running skirmishes when the event is live, and from using invocation once an hour. And I don't get very many once an hour. You get like a couple hundred, if that. So, what? What's going on over here? I don't know what's happening. Alright, so yeah, it's a lot to me right now, but in higher levels, it's probably not that much. I mean, maybe you can get some more diamonds. I don't know. Are the rewards higher in Astral Diamonds for skirmishes if they're higher level? I don't know. You earn 1,000 rough Astral Diamonds. So, you earn 1,000 at lower levels. So I have no idea. And Professions is going to happen. That's the next event. The events are right here.
You can earn like 100,000 a day. Wow, I'm echoing.
I know, I have to turn my sound down when you come. Alright, hold on. Can't hear my game anymore now. It's fine. Alright, so, just, let's see. Oh, I was talking about events. These are the events over here. And there's not a live event right now. There hasn't been for a little while. They gave us a break. I was joking around earlier. That's because some people will just do what's in the event, and if they have constant events, they'll never actually do their regular quests. Maybe they should give us, like, a regular quest event. That would be a good idea, I think. So, are you actually going to try and fix your account?
No, I'm just gonna... Because there's nothing to fix.
Other people are having problems with it, too.
Oh.
You know, Nico was having some trouble logging in earlier. I don't know if his problem was resolved, though. Jaramus was trying to solve it through telepathy. So it may have fixed, but I don't know. Hopefully. Anyway, so let's see. I got my companion. I know what else I wanted to do was I need to go to the bank. So I have a bunch of stuff in my inventory. I also need to know what level my companion is. I guess he's probably pretty low level because it said something about equipping him with items. Let's see. There's no information on his. He's just rank 1, so he has, I guess that's level. What does that mean for him wearing stuff? Drag a waste item here. I don't think I can drag over. Well, can he wear this? Can. Well, that's interesting. Well, I'll just put that on him for now. Hit points is actually pretty good for a companion. It's a good start. Alright, so what is this? A sword knot item. I don't think I've seen any of those drop yet. and then a second waste item. That's a little weird. 2 waste items? Like, why does your companion wear 2 belts? Very strange. I'm not going to question why or how this works this way. I'm just going to accept it as that's the way it works. And that is a lot of diamonds per day, too. So yeah, I guess it wouldn't be a hassle at high level to rename your companion, because 6k wouldn't be a lot at that point. But, let's see. Alright, so I think I need to go over to the bank. It's really funny how many people have not been able to figure out the bank. It's a little easier now that there's tons of people standing here, but in the chat, people are constantly saying stuff like, I went to the bank and it says it's only a guild bank. Why can't I use the bank? Because they don't realize they can come over here and talk to the guys in the window. I feel bad for those people. Alright, well, maybe I should put some of these on my companion before I bank them. All this time I've been waiting to get here so that I could bank these items, and now I actually have to use them, so I need to think about it. Okay. What am I gonna actually bank now? I don't even know. I guess this equipment stuff that I was hanging on to for Apocryphile, who may or may not ever show up in game. And if he doesn't, then I'm gonna sell that shit. That's what's gonna happen. Alright, well, I want to put these enchantments in the bank, too.
Enchantments? Enchantments!
Hey, Gonoff, how are you this morning, this afternoon? I guess it's afternoon for you now.
Gone off, what's up, man?
Let's see, if I were to give my companion an enchantment, what does it cost to remove that enchantment? And does it destroy that enchantment?
Enchantments.
Know if it does or not. So I am gonna look and see. It says anything like that in here? Normally, removing stuff like that usually destroys it, but maybe, I don't know. It's either gonna cost me something to take it out, or it's gonna destroy it. So which is it? It destroys it. Okay. See, Gonoff knows what you're talking about, because he's been playing Dragon Age.
Enchantments.
Poor little dwarf. Anyway, so let's see where you can pay diamonds to remove it. Alright, well at this point, if I put these level 1s in here, they're not really worth probably using diamonds to pull them back out. But if I were to put a really good one in, and he's rank 1, I'm assuming I can't put a higher rank enchantment on him than 1s. So what I should do is definitely give him this one, because it's companion only. Let's see, owner gains 2% of pet stats. What a weird word to call him pet. Well, he is a pet, but he's kind of a strange pet. Humans aren't really pets.
Okay, mine is done patching.
Yeah, but can you log in? Wait, did you log in with the email address we were having all the trouble with?
Yeah.
I let you just log in, just now.
No, I had to create an account with it.
Wait, how did you create an account with it when it wasn't letting you before?
It was blue.
Like happened to me this morning when I was like, I think, okay, remember that theory I had?
Yeah.
Where when you're creating an account with Perfect World, we came up with this theory that it's possible it reserves that email while you're creating it, and if you cancel for some reason and go do something else, when you come back in, it thinks your email address has been used.
Yeah.
Because you didn't get all the way through creation. Just that first screen where you enter, you know, like your login name and your forum name and your email. It happened to me last night. I went in and checked it, and I told him, I'm like, your email address is working fine for me. And he's like, well, go ahead and sign me up, but I already closed the window. When I went back in, it wasn't working again, so it's almost like it's reserving it. Why would they do that?
Enchantments.
Why am I asking you questions?
Enchantments.
Alright, so, let's see. Do I want... Oh, where are his stats? Does he have stats? I guess he has the stats that are on his items. That's my best guess. Status and effect. Oh, wait, here we go. Stats and effects. Here we go. His are down here. So he has 10 defense and 10 regeneration. So if I get 2% of his stats, that's not really a lot right now. But all I have is an offense slot. So if I use this, it's gonna give me, or it's gonna give him 20 armor penetration. That's it. What else do I have for the offense slot? I think we looked at these earlier. I have recovery. I have...
Oh hell no, wait. Gone off. I'm still going.
Penetration.
Still going. Still going.
Yeah, one
I
does
haven't
not...
played it in a while.
One does
But
not simply finish Dragon
no,
Age.
no. I finally got to Dinnerim after doing all the other stuff, and it is just so long, so long. Let me check. I have to check now that you've asked me. I want to see how many hours I've put into it
That one's just for
so
him
far.
too. As let's see, offense slot, 20 recovery. This is
Come on, Origin.
ooh. This one's also companion. All these companion ones kind of have like white runes on them. They look different. Well, look at that. If I give him, oh man, it's defense. I need the defense slot to
My
unlock.
computer crashed. Can people hear me talk still?
Oh, can you guys hear Apocryphile right now? Let's see. Oh man, I really wish the defense slot was opened up.
Hmm.
They can hear you.
Oh, they can. Okay. Okay, everything's going now. All right, there we go. My computer was like frozen for like 30 seconds.
How dare you try to run something and run Origin at the same time?
All right. All right, let's see. I have been playing Dragon Age for 87 hours. 87 hours.
And
And
that's just the PC version. It doesn't take into account all the time we spent with the PS3 version.
Right. Oh, and all the different times we tried to play it on the PS3. Yeah.
I know
So I've been
everything
playing
about it.
87 hours and I'm not finished.
It's a lot of time spent.
Yeah.
Why do they give me offense
And there's no
first?
farming in that game, so it's not like I've been dicking around, like, just killing enemies over and over again.
Oh, he can only use these. Oh, the companions can only use the companion ones. I see now. Well, what should I do? Armor penetration, 20 recovery, or 20 power. No. Him being able to use his skills sooner would be kind of good. Less cooldowns. And then we've got 20 power, which should add to his damage. Let's see, do these say anything different than mine? Increases your damage and healing. Recovery for him is exactly the same. I wonder if he's got like a daily or something. He's just gonna do stuff, and I have no idea what he's gonna do. I guess I should let him do stuff faster, because, I mean, recovery seems pretty good for offense. DPS seems pretty good too, with 20 power, but he's not really a DPS pet, but I'm not sure. You think power is a good one, Osiris? I guess because he is a defender, he's not going to have a lot of power built in. Right now he's already, by himself, he just has 10 defense and some health regen. Recovery's good too, yeah. What kind of powers does the Man-at-Arms use by himself while he's just doing stuff? Because I still wonder if they have like a taunt or anything like that.
Dude, they're so gonna release Dragonborn. That's the
Yeah.
only race they don't have on here.
Yeah, probably. You know, in fact, we were talking about that earlier. Osiris says they're going to be releasing 20 races and 20 classes.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so we're probably going to see quite a few. I'm holding out for Davis.
Davis, of course, if they release 20 races, they're gonna
They
release
have
Davis.
to release a Deva. I think a Deva would be awesome.
Man,
Play my wizard.
but they will release Dragonborn before they release Davis.
I'm wondering if any of it will be released by the time that Final Fantasy XIV is out, because if it's not, it's all moot to us. But you know, if they release it soon,
Davis would be cool though.
yeah, it would be
So
pretty
should I
cool
roll?
over the next
I
2
guess
years.
I should roll
yeah.
Kaloon as a tank, huh?
Whatever you want to do. Yeah, it's basically they're rolling him out over 2 years. He says, not like next week. If you go to description, okay, let's see. Ah, here they are. I hadn't noticed them there. Thank you. Alright, so Crushing Strike, he can do extra damage
Weapon
and threat.
Master is coming soon. That's
Extra
what that
damage and
is.
threat.
It has to be Weapon Master.
You think it's going to be maybe it's going to be a Warlord. People have been clamoring for Warlord.
Oh, it could be Warlord.
You really want a
Yeah,
Warlord.
it could be. Because it's got all the weapons on there. It's like axe, bow.
Oh, well,
Mace,
no, that's
spear.
not. That's probably not a Warlord then. But Weapons Master's of feet.
No, Weapon Master is a fighter build, but
Oh,
they
is he?
already have a fighter build,
I thought
so
that was a
you're
feat.
probably right. Probably is a Warlord. Why would they have 3 fighter builds?
I don't know. Well, they only have one. They only have one.
They need a brutal
Well,
scoundrel.
they have 2 strikers though, sort of. The other fighter is technically a striker build for even though they're a defender.
It'll be a Warlord, I'm sure. That's a good guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Alright, so yeah, I think I might give him
Oh
recovery.
yeah, maybe this is just a placeholder
Yeah,
graphic.
that might not be right. It might just be
Yeah,
generic.
warlock would
Archer
be
or
cool.
Warlock? Yeah, Warlock would be pretty cool too. Or Archer. I would like an
Rangers.
Archer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to give him recovery because his skills both cause threat. So I want him to be able to use his skills as often as possible so that stuff is hitting me less, because that's kind of his job. His job is to keep stuff off of me, and if that's happening, then I can help him kill it. I don't care if things go a little long in battle. Besides, this is level 1. I'm rank 1. This poor guy. Poor Graves. Alright, so we will give him the one that's got recovery on it for now. Offense slot. This one. And then I can commit that. If you commit this runestone, it will cost 108 to remove. That's actually pretty cheap to remove it too. Alright, cool. So now I've got 2. I definitely don't need these because they belong to companions. I don't have any other companions, so I can bank them. And I don't have any gear that I can slot anything in yet, so all this stuff can go to the bank, which is one of the main reasons I even came to town to begin with. My god. Alright, let's go in here and talk to this dude. Great weapon fighter. Yeah, that is kind of odd, isn't it? That's one of the classes that they started with. I'm half tempted to sell some of this stuff in here. I mean,
Hmm.
are you...
Well, I mean,
oh, you're actually
technically in
creating your
4th edition,
character now.
Great Weapon Fighter is also a tank. So,
Right, they are defenders, but they didn't really cover all the classes equally. Like,
yeah, that is weird.
they only did
Why they would
one...
have 2 builds of fighter
They
rather
did...
than have a paladin.
Right, and they did 1 leader, 1 controller, and 1 striker, and they did 2 defenders. But one of the defenders is more of a DPS build, so
Yeah.
leans towards striker. I don't know. I don't know what the theory is. Like I said earlier, I haven't done a lot of reading, so I don't know what their philosophy is on it. They probably have something very specific. I'm holding some gear for you, so if you actually... It's going to be a while before you get in the game, but I'm going to keep carrying this stuff around because I have the space for it now. And then I'm going to give it to you, and it can sit in your inventory. I actually put one of the things I was holding onto my companion, which was awesome. And buying extra bank slots in here, we determined that 100 coins is about $1 converted to our currency, so this will be roughly $6 to add 16 more slots, I think, to your bank, so not too terrible, but not too great either. I think right now my theory is just sell everything I'm not using and just deal with not having all the stuff. Look at that barrel I just kicked over. I love these barrels. You can just move the terrain around. Yay, kick a barrel. I'm obviously a very bored medieval person, so kick a barrel is a fun game to me. Alright, I have one other quest in here. I need to go talk to the auction house guy. So let's go in here and do that. Talk to the auction house guy, and we'll see if there's anything else I could do. I have to check out the Zen store. Are you serious? That's actually a quest bullet point. Yeah, that would be pretty cool, actually. A guild bank. Yeah, probably, because people would, they would just make personal guild banks for extra storage space if they didn't make it harder to make them. That's a good theory. It happens all the time. It's one of the reasons why people make mules. A bunch of free characters, because they want them to hold all their stuff, but man, I don't want to deal with the hassle of having to log in mules. So, done it before in games, though. Alright, what gear do you recommend? Wait a second. Did he have another thing on here? I'm gonna have to actually look at my quest now, because it's been so long since I got it. Let's see. Maybe I already turned it in. I have to check out the Zen store. That's pretty straightforward. Firebugs, care and feeding, daily foundry. This is old. Stand your ground. Pain, he who watches. Going once, going twice. Wait, this is the auction house. Visit an auctioneer in the Protector's Enclave to learn about the auction house. Alright, maybe I have to actually talk to him a little bit further. Alright, let's try this. Do. Gear do you recommend? Maybe it's a different guy. Maybe this recommend guy is not the right way to find the auction house. Guess not. I will turn on my sparkly path of doom. Find the other auctioneers, because this is the only guy I've been going to. Alright, so let's... Where does it want me to go? Let's see. It wants me to go over here.
Hello, you take.
Yeah, I've brought up the auction house before with that guy, but apparently this quest wants me to talk to someone different. These actual auctioneers, which I have never once come over here to talk to these guys. That's probably why. They probably are showing you, hey, noob, come over here and talk to these auctioneers, and you won't have to go to the recommended guy anymore, because I was wondering why that guy was the only source for auctions. And again, I haven't really looked at the map that close. It probably says, like, auction house or something on here, so... Alright, well, I've done that. I visited the auction house. It still didn't complete my quest, though. Let's see. Oh, I need to talk to this guy. Ah, here we go. Very confusing quest. Welcome to the auction house. Oh yeah, they wanted me to talk to the guy that could give me more information. Continue. There we go. I already know how the auction house works, so I don't need a rundown. That quest is out of my... Maybe I should tell my companion to take a break. Graves, you need a break. Alright, so he's on the character screen. Companions, you tell him make idle. If this companion goes to the stable, all items will be unequipped and returned to your inventory. No. That. I don't want to dismiss him either. Alright, well, I guess he's staying out then. Alright, so check out the Zen store. Oh look, it's giving me a path for this. They want me to talk to somebody instead of actually going and just pulling it up in the K menu, I guess. Goes to the stable. I know, man, Sean, it's so weird. They're calling your companions pets and other various things. The stable. I put my pets in the stable, I guess. I don't know. He's not good enough for the inn. We have to put him in the stable. Alright, so the Zen store must be in here too, somewhere. Zen vendor. Check out the Zen store complete. Care and feeding, collect reward. I don't want to spend any Zen, game. You're starting to make me angry. Alright, let's see. Care and feeding. Summon a companion. Check out the companion store. Alright, I'm gonna have to put him away and re-put his belt back on. Okay. Wait, I already did that. It's checked. Check out the companion store. Check out the Zen store. Collect reward. Alright. I'm waiting to collect my reward. They're making me work really hard for this one because I have no idea. Let's see. Did this guy have some kind of reward? This doesn't make any sense. Is there another guy in here I need to talk to? Oh, it's a chest. Man, I am just totally... I must be getting tired of playing because I have no idea what's happening right now at all. I'm just like, what do I need to do? Look, they gave me another one of these. It's power. I wonder, is that random? I bet that is. You get different rune stones in here? It's weird. Okay. Now we're done. Sergeant Knox. Is that guy at the end of the hall? Oh man, it might be the guy back in one of the camps again. I'm looking at my sparkly. It's just kind of like staying in the middle here. All right, let me look at my quest again. Going to turn to Sergeant Knox.
A smart fighter quits while he's ahead.
Don't know if I want to actually do that. That map is not helpful because I am inside this building right now. The guy you talked to at the start. Yeah, I think he's back in the orc zone, actually. I think. Or is that... Wait a minute. Is that the guy that initially gives you gear when you first come in? I know that guy. Big guy's like, I'm glad that I told you to do stuff, because you're actually pretty good at doing stuff, so why don't you go do some more stuff? So what are you doing, Apocryphile? You're like the
Creating my
quietest
character.
I have ever seen you, ever.
Creating my character.
Oh, I see. So you're doing all the face detail and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, that's gonna take you a little while. Yeah, it's that guy, okay. I remember this guy. Just easily follow the beam around. Up the steps. It's a delicate time. 5 minutes, and then I can invoke again. Right, so there he is, Sergeant Knox.
Protectors
He
on
probably has some
need
stuff
your
to say,
help.
so let's see how much he has to say.
Now that you have a companion, you'll be able to handle more difficult tasks. Fortunately, I have some for you.
5 XP. Thanks, man.
You've more than proven yourself to me.
Yeah, the character creation's
I feel
pretty
I can
detailed,
trust you with a
actually.
delicate matter. One of my men, Joseph Linkletter, has been absent the last few days.
It's pretty detailed.
fear
Like,
it's
I don't
his
know, you
life
want to read
force.
off some of the sliders you're seeing right now? Because I can't
Dude.
read them from over here. There's all kinds of stuff in there.
Head size, head width, head
I want you
height,
to look
head
in on them
depth,
at their house
neck
near the
length,
Driftwood Tavern.
neck
Do
length,
whatever you
eye
can to
size,
help them.
eyes height,
I
eyes
can't ignore the
spacing,
Protector's
brow
law,
width, brow
but
height,
you
nose width, nose
are
height,
free to do what's right.
Very detailed.
bridged width, bridge depth,
That's
nostril
good.
size, nostril depth, nostril height, nose length, mouth width, mouth height, lip fullness, jaw width, jaw height, cheek size. Brain boggled.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. And that's just, wait, that's just one screen you were reading down through, too.
Yeah.
'Cause there's
Yeah,
different
that's
ones.
just face scaling.
Yeah, that was just for the face scale. So there's way more stuff. We were talking about character creation earlier, and most of us have determined that the hair is not too good. The hair
Hair
graphic.
never is good.
Yeah, but that, again, that's the assessment. Hair never really looks good in most
Yeah.
games. There's very few. That's one of the things that Terra was really good at. The character hair looked really good in that game. Nico, I don't care how big my nostrils are.
Just let me into the freaking game.
Maybe it's really important, you know, to some people not to have big nostrils. I have no idea why that's a big deal, but I guess some people, they want to create themselves, maybe. And if you can't adjust the nostril size, you can't make your character look like yourself. Stand over here and get ready to invoke, because I have 2 minutes to do that. So I might as well do this while I'm trying to figure out what the hell else I need to do. I think I'm probably done for the day. I'm thinking about getting a
Really,
snack,
I'm just about to get into the game.
relaxing. I know, well, if you want to, we can, I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know.
I just need a break, because I've been staring at it too long.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a break. Probably need more than 5 minutes, though. Professions. Oh my god, you're right, Osiris. It's probably ready. It is. How long has this been done? Did anyone notice when the orange came up? Probably not. I'm the one that's supposed to notice, but I don't. Very rarely do I notice. Something was probably happening. Yeah, that's the ticket. Something was happening. It's 150 XP. You know what, we're just gonna put guard duty back in here again, I think. Because I'm almost to the point where I'll be able to hire a second guy, and see this here, because I don't have the second guy, I can't add him in there. So we'll get pretty close to level 3. Let's see, I still need... oh, yeah, it'll level next time this is done. So yeah, let's do this. I know, you were very busy. Osiris, you were very busy. I don't expect you to see a very fleeting orange message on my screen. But you did remember my professions, which I would have forgotten, but when I logged out, I would have just gone and, you know,
Welcome
played with it on
to
the
the
website, because you
Shrine
can
of the
change things,
Gods.
so... But I know you just got in game, so I was thinking if you wanted to drive for a while, you could. Let me get disconnect and set you up. I mean, we really should go to bed in about an hour, and we have to make some food. Cause see, our normal schedule, if we're gonna stick to our evening schedule, which is kind of laughable at this point for this week, but if that's what we want to do, we need to be in bed by around 11 or 12
Yeah.
our time, which is actually it's in less time. That's like 40 minutes. So. We have a lot of stuff to do. I don't think we're making it to bed by 12 today. We might. So much stuff, so much game playing, so little time. So much making food. I'm actually pretty starving right now.
You would do well to seek the favor of the
But at the very least, Apocryphile can get in here and create his character, and so maybe the next time we play this, which if we can get to bed at a reasonable hour, we can get back up this evening and cast. I guess we can just continue on with Neverwinter. It would be nice to be able to make a Game With Us guild, but it's definitely not going to be as big as the rest of the guilds in the game. Like, if you guys want a lot of people to do stuff with, you're more than welcome to go join other guilds out there. I mean, because it's possible we're probably not going to maintain this guild very long, especially if we get interested in Final Fantasy XIV, which will also be making a guild there. Which, what are they calling them in that game? It's,
Free
companies?
Yeah, free companies.
Free companies. That's Cyrus. He says, I'm just gonna sleep whenever you guys do. That's not the best plan. We're random, but hey, I mean, that works. It's the weekend too, so I guess you don't have to worry about it interfering with your work and stuff, so. Let's see, Mako, are you actually in right now? Should I add you to my friends list? Have you made it into the game? Oh look, I can invoke now. Let me do that while I'm... As you said, your name is Mako Sneak, I think?
What?
Let's see if I can find you.
Could start out as a Harper?
Yeah, there's no benefit to it, it's just a background.
Yeah, but still, Harpers are like the fucking...
Pretty badass.
the CIA of the Forgotten Realms.
Everybody wants to be the CIA. I mean, why not? Let's see how many people named Mako are out there.
The Harpers, man, they're
Oh,
fucking
look, there's
cool.
a very popular name.
And you shall be rewarded.
Demakos? Look at that. Look at all these people with that as a name.
Interesting. Wonder what it's from.
I don't know.
It's
it
probably
must
from
be,
some anime.
It must be a fandom thing. Oh, there he is. Mako Sneak. I see you. Okay, let me add you. As a friend. Alright, I'm adding you. That way, if you wanted to message me, you can now. You can't message anybody until you hit level 15 or are a founder until you, unless you add them as a friend or hit level 15. So, now you have some power. And there's Narzul. Good morning, Narzul. How are you today?
Narzul, what's up, man?
Welcome to the madness. I know Narzul said he had a character too. I don't
Oh,
know if
shit,
he's
you
actually
can
on
come
now
get
or
right now?
not. Nars. Nope. There's a Narzissa, which is not you. Alright, who else? Is anybody else in right now? Let's see, I have Zulu, Osiris, and Mako are all on now, and you're still making a character, so I'll at least wait till you get in here to add you. You have a rogue as well. That is, right now we've got 2 rogues and 2 clerics. Let's see, what are you playing again, Zulu? I don't remember at all. It's failing me. Memory failing. Tank and a rogue, okay.
I think I'm gonna be...
Yeah, Apocryphile is rolling a Guardian Fighter right now.
Yep. I think I'm gonna be from Baldur's Gate. Be a Flaming Fist mercenary.
There you go. Yeah, I just picked Grey Veil. I wasn't really sure what I wanted. None of the backgrounds exactly fit, so I just kind of picked something that seems sort of close.
Invoke your patron deity, and you shall be rewarded.
What, rogues are fun? Is that what you're saying? I know we've been talking about their DPS. Apparently they do very good DPS, which is good. Alright, I should look at different screens. Okay. All these people getting their horses. 34 minutes till skirmish bonus. 33 minutes until skirmish bonus, where you can get awesome gems. I don't know what level they start though. I think I noticed it come up when I was either level 7 or 8.
To the
I don't know, somewhere around in there.
gods.
Probably level 7.
Man, I wish they had Battle Ragers. That'd be so awesome.
Yeah.
Give yourself 10 hit points every time you hit a monster. Bam, bam.
Well, they might be adding stuff like that eventually. I mean, 20
won't
classes is
be
a
here.
lot. Probably not. Hey, Fire Legro. Good morning to you, or good afternoon.
Farley Grow, what's up? Minskin Boo already. Go for the eyes.
Rasputin, that's your rogue's in-game name. Pretty cool. pretty cool. Are you on right now,
Invoke
Narzul?
your patron deity,
Because
and
if you
shall
are,
be
I will add you.
rewarded.
We're wrapping up this morning, so I'm sitting here a little delirious. I need to eat again because I'm starting to. I couldn't find a chest that was behind me.
I don't have
So
to have a last name, do I?
you don't have to, no. If you want a
You
last
would
name,
do
you can
well
have
to
one, but
seek
you
the
don't have to have
favor
one.
of the gods.
Yep, that is the great thing about it being free. We can abandon it guilt-free when we're done, which is why we don't want to get into a huge organization of a game with us guild. Like if one of you guys wants to create it and maintain it, that's fine. Like it's not something that I want to do in this game because
Yeah, because we're probably not going to be playing it.
yeah, I mean, we would join it, but I don't think that we would be, like, long-term with it, you know, and certainly don't even need to call it game with us. If you make any of your own guilds and you want to just invite people to it, that's fine. But I honestly recommend that you get involved in a bigger guild, because if you want to continue playing the game, you probably need more people to play with than we have in our community right now, because even if everybody joined, let's say, on our Steam group, that's only a 40-person guild. It's kind of small. So you guys probably want to go seek out other guilds at this point. But in Final Fantasy XIV, we will be maintaining a guild there, so, and as long as things go well and nothing changes too much with the game, as we've seen so far, you know, we probably will play it for a long time. So, okay, if you're on right now, I should be able to find you, Farrah Legros. Let me see.
Welcome to the shrine of
person.
the gods.
Alright, let's just search for the beginning here. Because I don't know if you have to be online for me to add you. I think you might have to. Did I spell it right? I did. Oh, there you are. Alright, I have added you. Cool. Narzul's logging in now. Okay. I think as long as we all have each other on friends list, we'll be good. We'll be good to go. And then that way we can see who's on and if anybody wants to do dungeons together once we get high enough level to care. But that way, if you guys join bigger guilds, you'll have stuff to do, and some of them are pretty serious guilds. You know, they'll probably be around for a long time, so you'll always have some people to hang out with when you log in. But we're definitely not long term with this game, I can tell you right now. There's only room, really, for us to have one MMO in our lives at a time, and it's probably not going to be this one. But it's filling a void right now. It's definitely fun, so... Let's see, Narzul. You logging in as Narzul or Rasputin? I don't know if I'm spelling it how you have it spelled. Probably not. Yeah, I don't think so. I'll wait till you get in there. That's right, and if you quit for a year, you can come back. I mean, that's the thing. As long as we have you guys on our friends list, like anytime we log in, if you're still playing it hardcore, you know, you might see us occasionally. But, I don't know how we would have time to fit it in. Like, once you're really serious about an MMO, that's all you do. You play that one. So, we'll see. Osiris will be around. He's very dedicated to this game. You might also burn out, too, Osiris. As hard as you've been hitting this game lately, too, you might. But, hey, you're getting your money's worth out of it. Your time spent is ridiculous. Alright, well, let's see. I did my invocation. Let's see. Oh, and Apocryphile's going to the beginning. It's cool, good. So once I get you on here, Narzul, and I know Nico is loading the game as well. Nico, when you create your character, if you want to send me a Steam message with your login name and your display name, it's login. Actually, it's your character name at display name. I should be able to add you, but I might need to add you when you're on. So maybe by this evening or tonight, we'll be able to add you since your download is taking so long. It's 3 months. Wow, that's good. That's a good dedication time. It seems like there's so much stuff to do though too. I keep learning new stuff. Like hitting 16, you know, they just introduced companions part of the game. You know, and I'm just starting to learn, you know,
It's
how
like
to
they're
use
adding
enchantments.
little bits every time, every so often.
Yeah, like every level, every other level, like there's interesting stuff to learn. Like I haven't run out of something new, and just earlier I was really fully grasping the skills screen, Let me show you this here. The powers.
Mhm.
Because of Channel Divinity, the way it works, I hadn't fully realized that on some of these skills, let's see, let's look at Searing Light. This right here, this blue Divinity, just, it's like I didn't see that this was blue. Basically, when I activate my Channel Divinity skills, this part of the skill becomes active while that's active. Like, it's not part of it before. And I kind of skipped that this even was here. And I was like, when I use this Searing Light spell, I don't see that it's doing AoE damage. I don't really know why that is. Like, for some reason, I guess it was just information overload. I hadn't seen it, but today, in talking to Osiris and looking at the stuff,
Right.
I've learned another piece. It's essential. You need to know this, so
Interesting.
it took me a few levels, but there's just so much information, and there's so much stuff to learn. I don't feel bored yet, and I think that's probably one of the things that's keeping me interested in it, because a lot of these games are super boring.
Yeah.
Super boring. Like, nothing new happens. Like, hey, I'm level 16. Now I got a new skill. Let me go kill the same stuff I was just killing. There is so much crap to do in this game that it's keeping my attention. A lot of new stuff to learn. But as soon as that new stuff starts running out, I might find myself a little too bored to continue. I don't know. Man, you were getting close, Nico. You got 84%. That's good. That's good. You're almost there. Until Wildstar or Final Fantasy.
This person in my zone says, I have to say it's nice to get into an MMO that gets away from this. And now, of course, I lost it.
Hit Alt.
It says, gets away from the typical turn-based button mashing shit. I wish there was a turn-based MMO.
Turn-based MMO?
That would be awesome. Like tactics on like multiplayer,
What
like
are
where
you
everybody
talking
got into a
about?
fight and you could like take turns, like
Oh, man. Turn-based MMO.
turn-based MMO.
That was cool looking.
I'm like, yeah, man,
Cool.
cool story, bro.
Yeah, the developers have said for Final Fantasy, and it's public, that they have said that they're thinking the game is going to release in a month when it's still warm, I think is the way they put it. Which, in Japan, since that's where this is being developed, it stays warm there with summer weather until early September. So it is possible that the game is going to come out sometime during the summer. People are kind of rumor milling when, but generally speaking, going by what he said, if they stick to their dates, it won't be any later than early September. That feels like such a long ways off to me. Like, let's see, what should I do? I know. Come on, Graves. Let's go up here.
Atlantica Online?
Let's go.
I don't know what Atlantica is.
I don't know. I know it's 4 months. I don't want to think about it, but that right there gives you enough time to fully explore Neverwinter, Osiris, and then you'll be done with it. And, then you can move on to the next thing. What about Wildstar? When does that due out? I don't even know. What is it that you're not sure about, Mako? Let's see. I spent probably the first 12 levels not being sure about the game. I'm still kind of not sure about the game. I'm still thinking the game is about a 6 or 7 to me. It's good enough.
This one?
Yeah, Neverwinter is good enough to keep playing, but I don't know. It's not going to hold my interest long. I don't know how long. I don't know. Right now I can't tell, because I change moods very quickly with games. I could wake up tomorrow, and it probably won't be tomorrow. I've probably got a couple more weeks left in it. I just don't know how long. It doesn't feel like I just don't have this crazy crushing urge to play it as much as other games.
Yeah.
But I'm interested in it enough that I want to stream it. So
I need
It's
to finish
okay.
Dragon Age.
I know you need to. That's something you have to do in your own time, though, because
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
true.
it's too complicated for streaming. Everybody will fall
Well,
asleep
that's
while
old,
you're.
and it's just I don't really think it's fun enough to stream. Like Dragon Age is, I'm getting through it just because everybody's played it, and I tried to play it like 3 times and always failed.
Sometimes it pisses you off too because of the
The
whole
combat is
mages
terrible in that
thing.
game, man.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I hate that hitting space to like. The AI is not good, and I have to like control every move of every guy. It's like it's different when I get to just like go down a list, like in Final Fantasy 6 or 4, and I can just like attack this guy, attack this guy, attack this guy, attack this guy. Okay, I'm good. Rather than like telling them what I want to do and then they not always do it. I don't know. Plus,
Yeah.
mages are way overpowered.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Kind of like Mass Effect. I still need to play Mass Effect.
Yeah, she hasn't played Mass Effect either.
I still haven't. I watched
Like,
you play
there's
1 and 2 quite.
there's too many
And
games
3.
you
I
can't play
watched
them
2.
all.
I know. Well, that's why it's kind of low on my list because I've already seen you play it for the most part.
Yeah. Like, I've never done any Max Payne. I've never done any Far Cry. I've never done any of the Assassin games. I mean, I'm trying to play through some of those too, but I can't play through Assassin 1 anymore, or Hitman, that's what I mean. I'm just now getting through Assassin's Creed. I just bought Revelations like a couple months ago, and I
Oh
still
yeah,
haven't played
that's
it.
right. You still haven't
Do
played
you have astral
Revelations.
diamonds to
Yep.
trade?
Yeah,
There's just too many games to play. I have so many games on my backlog, like The Witcher 1 and 2. Like, dude.
it's pretty easy, Narzul. If you search for Locke, you'll be able to figure out which one is me.
I think I'm Saint Apocryphile.
What?
Saint Apocryphile.
What, your full name? Oh, you're actually in now. Let me see if I can
Yeah.
find you. Alright, let's see. I'm not gonna search for that. I'm gonna
Okay.
search for, Saint Apocryphile? What the hell?
Well, Apocryphile was taken. I don't know who took it. Someone took it.
Oh my god.
So, I'm Saint Apocryphile.
Exchange your astral
I
diamonds
don't know
for
what Narzul's in
wondrous
is. Let's see.
items.
Grigori Rasputin, is that you,
Nice.
Narzul? I would assume so. If this is
Oh,
not
man,
you, I
I
would
got
be...
something for you.
Alright, I add you as well.
Oh, accept.
I am here in your time of need.
Alright, I think we got everybody that's on right now. You know, Mako, what kept me interested in the very beginning was actually listening to the dialogue and paying attention to the quest text, because when those guys were kind of like talking, it was interesting to me. So if you're not the kind of person that enjoys dialogue and talking and quests and reading all that stuff, I'm not really sure what might compel you in the beginning. I guess you'd have to like the combat. So I don't know. Come on, Nico. Come on, you can do it.
Exchange your astral diamonds
96%.
for wondrous items.
Oh man. I don't know how to pronounce your name, Ali. Is it Ali? What would you prefer to be
Exchange your
have your name
astral
pronounced
diamonds
as? Because
for
I don't really know.
wondrous
I tend
Jada,
to
like
Vegeta. I mean, I pronounce names.
Summer 9000, right?
I shorten everything though, so I will pick one side or the other. And if I say the whole name, I still don't know if it's Ali or Ali. I'm assuming it's Ali.
I'll leave Vegeta.
How are you today? We're doing pretty good. Probably getting close to logging off. We're wrapping things up now. We're seeing if Nico can get in here. I don't know if he will, whether or not he's gonna make it in. I don't know if you're gonna make it in, Nico. You may not, but we'll make sure we get you on here at some point. 99%. My God, man. Your poor internet. Poor internet. Alright, I was gonna look at. I don't actually need to come over to this vendor. I need to get away from it because I can't stand that tent. It gets in the way of the camera angle I like. Alright, so
Spend your
what I will
astral
do
diamonds here.
is look at. Let's see. I really like this home screen too. This home screen's cool because it kind of tells you what all you can do for the day. Look at all the things. See what queues are available to you.
Exchange your astral diamonds for
Got this
wondrous
cloak tower I
items.
need to decide whether or not I'm actually going to do with randoms. I don't know. Don't know if I want to do that. Didn't just join the skirmish queue again. I didn't do it. 18 minutes. Why is it I'm always ready to log off when the skirmishes thing comes up? Today, when I logged on, there was like 10 minutes of a skirmish bonus left, which when I finally got into a queue and got into the skirmish, I had like 4 minutes left or something like that, which is not enough time to complete a skirmish. So I didn't get anything out of it, and like the whole time I've been casting, skirmishes has not come up. It is the next event in, what does that say, an hour and 18 minutes? No, just 18 minutes. So it's coming up in 18 minutes. Oh, hey Narzul, I see you there. What up? What up, Narzul? Grigori Rasputin, what are you rocking out to over there? Did you link everybody?
I posted a link
Oh,
in
did you?
the.
Oh, I see.
It's Rasputin by Boney M.
Let's see.
Rasputin.
Type your
Okay.
game name in the chat so that people can see how you're spelling it. That way they'll be able to look for you and get you added. Is my companion doing? He's just flexing and stuff. He's just standing there flexing. Not doing anything now. Because I drew attention to him. There he goes. Look, he's just flexing. What a weird companion. It reminds me of my 8th grade social studies. I'm trying to remember. It was a political science teacher. That's what it was. 8th grade political science teacher. The guy would literally stand in front of the class, and when he would point to the chalkboard and stuff, he would do all sorts of, like, you know, flexing moves to try to impress people. I thought it was the most ridiculous thing I'd ever seen. Like, what is this idiot doing? One day he will find me and see this stream and go, I still hate you. He yelled at me one time in class because I was kind of an artsy student. I didn't really pay attention to stuff like that, and I still got good grades. I would just sit in class and draw.
Yeah.
And one time he took my drawing and showed it to the class like it was going to embarrass me or something. But I remember just kind of being like, this guy really is a jerk. What a horrible teacher this guy is. He's trying to humiliate me for drawing in his class. And he asked me a question about the material that he was talking about, and I answered him, and it really pissed him off because I knew the answer. So, bad teacher. They're out there. Yes, Apocrypha's character's a girl. This is true. It's very true. No
It's
last
an
name.
old character from Ultima Online. Kaylin does not have a last name, unless you have to have a last name.
Nope.
She's like Madonna. Well, no, she's not like Madonna. She just has one name.
Yeah, you better clarify that exactly. No, she's very mature character. I actually gave my character a last name. I didn't need to. I don't know why I did. It's from EverQuest. It's my old EverQuest name.
Or Cher, correct.
What's that?
That's what Sean said, or Cher.
Or Cher, yeah. Maybe she's more like Cher. I don't know how crazy Cher is compared to Madonna. Maybe a little bit less.
She's not like either one of them, really.
No.
She's a barbarian girl who likes to swing big hammers around.
And it is very soft-spoken.
Yeah. So she's not really like any of them.
No.
Plus, she's also fictional.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, teachers are just, I don't know. School's boring for me too in some parts. It just was it was a little too easy at times. I wish our school system challenged just a little bit more, because it's just not interesting, and kids don't have the appreciation. We just, when we're that age, we don't really want to learn, but maybe if it was more challenging and you actually saw some results and it was more fun, you would care about your education more. But I did well, but I didn't really try. You were looking at the ceiling, the teacher asked you a question, you answered him, and said exactly what he said. And he said, would you like to teach in my place? That's pretty funny. Yeah, teachers, they assume that you're not paying attention. Kids, everybody learns differently. Like, it was easier for me to learn while I was sitting there and just sketching. I could listen. I can learn through listening. But, what's that?
Cher is fictional?
Oh, poor Osiris. It would be better that way, though, if she was. Probably. I think. Right, well, I'm gonna get out of here, because I'm literally just sitting here wishing that I had food, and that's probably not the best thing for a cast. I haven't really been doing anything in the game for at least the last half hour. After I realized I couldn't find a chest that was behind me, I decided that I probably needed to stop. But Apocryphal got home and wanted to log in, so we got almost everybody added on here. We still don't have you, Nico, but I'm gonna leave the game open for a little bit while I'm cooking, so we'll find you, and Apocryphal is probably going to play through the beginning of the game a little bit.
Maybe. I kind of want to help cook.
Oh, you want to help cook? Okay, well, we'll leave one of our games open, or we'll check in. If we don't get to you, then send us a message on Steam or something, and we'll add you the next time we log in.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It's AM for you. For us, it is 10:46 AM. Here.
10:46 a.m., which is 10:46 p.m. really, because we need to go to bed.
It's our bedtime. We're not quite tired yet, but we're gonna have to see if we can... See, forcing it doesn't help us either. We've tried this. We'll just lay there and stare at the ceiling for a few hours, and by the time we get to sleep, it's like 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and then getting up by 8 is impossible. So, well, we'll see. If we don't cast at our normal time tonight, just keep an eye out for emails, and we'll cast something later. So we might not be able to get on Twitter. That's another thing too. When we oversleep, we can't update Twitter because we're actually asleep. So that's why you guys don't hear from us sometimes. But we'll do our best. We shall see what we can do, and keep an eye out for emails from Twitch, letting you know when we go live. So yes, we will attempt to have a nice meal and a nice sleep, and I don't know what else we're gonna do. A nice sleep, that would be good too.
Nice sleep.
I am kind
And
of
we'll
tired.
probably cast tonight.
Yeah, we'll cast. It might not be in our time slot. It just depends on when we manage to get to bed.
Yeah.
So we'll see how addicted Osiris is to the game, and see whether or not he actually goes and passes out right now, since it's 2 a.m. his time, or if he's gonna he's gonna keep playing. You're doing pretty good though. You're doing very good, Osiris, for being 2 in the morning. Impressed. I'm impressed. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me and Apocryphile during this very odd time, which is not our normal schedule. And we appreciate you coming out. It's good to see everybody.
Yeah, definitely. Good to see all the old faces. All you old people.
All you old people. And our new people as well, whatever
yes,
that means.
and you new people too, but especially old people, because old people need to be taken care of because they can't, like, wipe themselves or eat solid foods.
Yeah, what he said. I don't know. So we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.